wait for a breakout above this level or a breakout below this resistance, around this level, breakout below 2028 before entering a position as a buyers and stuff. But overall, gold is quite slow because there was hardly any news today. But tomorrow we have some fairly important news, such as average earning index plus bonus. So this is about how much average earner earns and plus the bonuses. This is mostly about CEOs, how much do they earn and stuff. Plus we have claimant count change. This is basically how many people are claiming what's it called, benefits. That's going to be important one. German's economic sentiment also. This is economic sentiment. So anything above a number 50 is a good sign. Anything above below 50 is a bad sign. So they're expecting a 58 number of 58. Previously was 59.3, but anything above 58 would be a good sentiment of euro. We could see euro rising quite strongly. Also, we have a PPI tomorrow, quite important one. This measures overall economic sentiment. So if this news is good, they're predicting 0.1%, which was higher than last time, 0.3%. But anything above this number will give dollar a quite strong push. So tomorrow is going to be another volatile day in the markets. This could move gold up and down quite furiously. So we could see on a positive sentiment from euro, we could see gold rising. On a and good news from dollar, we could see gold dropping back to a 360 U-turn like today. So keep an eye out for gold tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a quite important day for gold. So I already talked about news. Let's look at Amazon Apple stock. So let's quickly go to Apple. So Apple is worth nearly 2 trillion. You must have heard it. It's nearly 1.90 billion. Is worth more than about 2,000 companies worldwide. Its market cap is bigger than 2,000 companies in the world. So that is crazy. Yes, plus, but Apple is 30% overbought overall. If you take a market terms in market condition, Apple is about 30% overbought. It's like a bubble right now. So, a lot of big investors and asset managers are talking about how Apple could plummet back to levels of 300 because 451 is risen quite quickly. If I just, zoom out right now, let me go to a daily and quickly show you a zoom out feature of this. So this is 23rd of March when the coronavirus really affected America and the whole world. So it was a 217 and merely less than 5 months has risen over 200 dollars, which is quite amazing in terms of stock price. It doesn't really rarely happens, but it has happened for Apple. So it looks like a tech bubble. It looks like a 30% overbought, which is what making investors really cautious right now to enter more position. And Apple, a lot of big firms are not entering any more buy position. Apple, they're actually holding the positions and looking for closing out most of this position, which is going to affect Apple. But overall, we do not recommend buying Apple as of yet. If you are going to look into buying an Apple, do it for a quick scalp. Do not hold this position for any time longer because you can clearly see it's gain really 456 is the highest it's been, and it dropped from there quite a few times. So indicating quite high position right now. We don't expect Apple to climb above 456 as of yet. We expect Apple to drop at least back to levels of at least where this gap was formed, 424. And if that bubble busts, a 30% drop of Apple could see Apple dropping back to levels of 400. So keep an eye out for that drop. If you can catch it, it will be very good for you. You can actually make quite a lot of money. Amazon similarly is on a terms of stock is dropping. Didn't have a really good day in terms of market today. A lot of people did sell Amazon today. Also when market closed last week on 7th, we had Amazon stock selling, and right now as well, Amazon is dropping. So let's see how Amazon plays out. We don't really trade Amazon because it's quite a risky stock. It's quite a high number as well, 3167. If you enter, let's say 0.1 or one lot, you are going to start losing quite a bit of money. So we do not really trade Amazon, but Amazon did have a positive earnings this year. But after if you guys knew, there was a hearing of 4 big tech companies in the world from against Congress about their data sharing and stuff. So that's affecting Amazon quite a lot. So Amazon scrutinized for its data sharing and the data collecting methods and how is monopolizing the buy and sell industry online. So on that note, we have Amazon falling down, but let's see how Amazon plays out for next few days. Big day again. PPI will be a big day in terms of stock market. And on Wednesday, we have a big news on Wednesday coming up for US markets, which is core CPI. This is a very important news, guys. This actually tells you what's the core workings of economy doing, how's the core economy looking, and if it's something good, better than expected, we could see all the stocks, most of the stocks in US, such as Amazon, Apple, could rise again. We could see a rally above 3241 level. Let's quickly look at next thing we're looking at is right now how RSI indicators work. So personally, we don't use RSI that much, but I can always teach you how RSI indicator works because I like to use MACDs and EMA. But RSI basically is a simple indicator it has a simple, basic ruling. Basically, when a price is overbought, which is overbought this level here. So when price goes above this pink line on a trading view, it means is look for sell. And when price is oversold, which is when price goes below this pink line, it means oversold. That means people have sold more than they should have, and we could see price going up. So you can clearly see when price was overbought here, the stock was all the way high as 3244. We could see price dropping quite strongly, and we could see when price bottomed out at 26, at 3103 was heavily oversold, and we could see price rising. So we could see, price going up quite strongly. We could see you can use RSI to really plan our entries. You could really use RSI to know when to enter the market as a buy or as a sell to catch big trends. So again, over here, when price was heavily overbought, which was around this level here, price started to, it's not always right. So you can clearly see here when price was overbought, price still continued to go up. And if you were to sell here, you would have got stopped out. So you have to really be careful when it comes to overbought and oversold. You have to look for strong resistance and strong support. So we know this is a strong support level historically as well. We can, whenever price reaches this level, it goes up, up, up. So whenever price reached here, it was a quite strong oversold, and we had a buy upwards. Also, historically, this is a quite strong resistance as well. If I just zoom out, you can clearly see when price was here on 3237, we can clearly see whenever price has reached this level, has dropped. So again, when price reached that level, we saw a massive drop. So we have to use RSI overbought and oversold condition with support and resistance. You cannot just use RSI oversold and overbought and start trading. You have to look for quite strong support resistance and see if it's oversold at a strong support level, buy. If it's overbought as a strong resistance level, sell, guys. So that will be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Also, if you have any more questions, please do ask me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Looking for oil. So what oil are you trading? Brent oil or US oil? There's two types of oil. There's one Brent oil, which is British oil, and there's US oil. Which oil are you trading? Brent crude oil. Okay, we don't really trade Brent crude oil. Up to UK oil. Yep, that's the UK oil. Let's see UK oil. UK oil is currently on a short time frame. Looks like it's gonna go up and up because it just made a double bottoms, double top. Made a double top. So we might see dropping all the way back to this support level of 4492. Then maybe there's a neckline here. Maybe if that breaks, we could see oil dropping more. So on overall, oil on a short time frame does look like it's gonna drop because EMAs are beginning to drop. It looks like if we might have a crossover of blue EMA and yellow EMA soon, but that will depend how the hourly candle closes in about 26 minutes. You will see how the candle closes. Then you can really know if oil is a sell or a buy. Because if price drops this level, quite a strong support level, you can clearly see here. If this level breaks, you could see oil price is dropping back to 44.89. And once this level breaks, this is a quite critical level, 44.89. If this level breaks, you could see oil dropping back to 44.32. So keep an eye out on those two levels. First level you have to keep an eye out is 45.03, and the second critical level you have to keep an eye out is 44.87. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a good trading day.